Yeah,
Like more of them. Yes.
I'm putting those in right now.
Okay, folks, we are back. Uh, last time we left off, we met with your quarry, kind of looking into a member of the Thieves Guild of Greyhawk, and you have kind of understood that this Jorvan Slight is actually innocent of the crimes you thought he might have committed. At
Just
least
guilty of others.
guilty of probably many, many others, but not guilty of a crime most foul, which would be being a member of that cult of Ayus. It is up to you as to how you folk would like to proceed. He would be selling a number of magic items that the way that this is going to work is you can buy magic items for a 50% discount from him. However, every single item will have a major drawback.
What is a major, like, I know you probably can't give us the whole list, but like, is there an example of what it could be?
There is one that makes
sounds
every
scary.
animal in a mile radius hostile towards you.
Oh.
That's just free food now.
That's just free XP.
Yeah.
Every rat in Greyhawk wants you dead.
I just want to sleep though.
You know, that would be a great way to deal with pestilence in a city. Do they know your location just kind of converge to you? Or
No,
they
no.
just have to see you first?
They are just
Yeah,
hostile
that's-
towards you.
They just don't like you
Correct.
if they see you.
Correct.
Magical item of aggro would be great.
There's
I believe
one
there's
for dragons like that.
Yikes. I believe there's also one that makes it so you don't regain hit points. So there are some pretty bad ones.
I honestly don't know what magic items I want at this point because I feel like mine are pretty damn good.
Yep, it was just an offer. If we wanted to explore what this guy has as far as inventory, he has all sorts of things. Everything is cursed.
Oh, we should.
Well, I'd at least like to trade some stuff and at least sell them. Specifically my Mantle of Spell Resistance, but
He
yeah.
only buys cursed items.
Hey, I got this cool axe.
Oh, I know an item that I might want actually. Let me look it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I can probably buy the regular. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there's no
Uh,
reason to buy from this guy if you can afford the regular versions of items, but if you wanted something perhaps extremely valuable and
How
aren't
much is it rare? 40?
four, just four.
Oh,
Very, very rare is 40.
Oh, why is this so? Okay, how much money do I have? Okay.
Yeah, please. I think you guys should have quite a bit of coin after recent events.
Hey Fib, can I bother you to connect my token to my character sheet?
Oh, what happened? Yeah.
I feel like that's never happened since the beginning of this campaign.
What the hell?
I've always been going to with journals or whatever it's called.
Edit token properties. It should be correct.
How much money do I have in inventory?
Edit token properties. Save. Yeah, you should be good. I'm gonna try, can you try dragging yourself back on the map just to see if it works?
Nope.
You still can't control it?
No, I can control it, but
Oh.
you know how when you double click a token, it shows you your token settings? The open character sheet button is grayed out.
Alt double click. What the hell?
We can do it later though, it's not a big deal.
I don't think I can change this. I don't know how.
I can find out later.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry about that. I really don't know how to fix that.
All good.
Hey Fib, is there a way to change my spell save DC?
Yes. Do you want me to manually do that for you quick?
Yes, please.
Kalis. Are you Kalis with a K?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the level 8 version. Why don't I go ahead and I'll just manually create a not a class feature, but like an other.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be called the infinite, or no, the unlimited. What's the item exactly? Symposium.
Unlimited Symposium, yeah.
And this is none. We go to advanced. Go item. Add modifier. And we're going to increase your spell save DC. Global spell attack DC bonus 2. Apply. Save. Okay, did that work, buddy?
Let me close out of it real quick.
You have a DC of 16 and a plus 10 now for attack rolls. Your telekinetic fling is plus 12 to hit.
I already did the +2 spells.
I see.
I don't know if that changed, but the DC 16 I think stayed the same.
Is now a DC 18 on all your features if you look at them now.
Okay.
So like if you look through the actual spells, it says 18 instead of 16 now.
Okay. Sure.
And then telekinetic fling is your only attack roll, and it's now plus 12 to hit.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else? We'll actually just fade in. The day is yours. It would be noon. So we'll say 1 o'clock now. Your meeting did not take very long. Your conversation went quite well. He would usher you out of the door. You know where this guy lives now. Everything seems fine. You see a number of gray cloaks strolling along. It doesn't seem like anybody has been openly bothered or harassed by any of these people, but they get glances and things like this as they walk through. People are just unsure of everything still. But it seems like at least in Greyhawk, law and order is being upheld, and nothing too nefarious has happened as of yet. You don't know if anything ever will. This might just genuinely be, as far as Nerf Gazgul's history goes, another success story for Greyhawk. Who knows?
You have one more person to investigate, right?
You sure do.
Yeah, Captain the Town Watch.
Yeah, that guy. The most trusting guy.
We might find out other crimes he's done. Unlikely he's a cultist, but yeah.
Would you like to look into Uldric Banwell, Captain of the City Watch?
Sorry, I'm just buying magic items.
Sure. You can shop around as we...
Uncommons 400. Okay.
As we do
I would
this.
also like to do a little bit of that.
Yeah. You guys
I'm
can
just
shop
buying
around.
a bunch of non-attunement items. It is also
Where's the
400.
central area for the Town Watch?
That would be the Grand Citadel, is the highest, most defended area. There is some government office held there, but mostly it is a seat of military power for Greyhawk. You would know that actually Oh, go ahead.
Probably have an idea of what he kind of looks like, because he's probably out and about a lot.
I would actually honestly say, you're from Greyhawk anyway. You know who this person is. You know what they look like. You'd be able to identify them. They would be as identifiable as, like, your city, police chief. if you have an idea of who to look out for in town, you certainly know what this person looks like. I would say Angel has had a very close call once with Banwell, but probably when Angel was younger and before Banwell was a captain. His elevation to his post is recent, as within the last 5 years or so. Before then, he was known as a very cunning investigator indeed. Somebody who broke a lot of connections across the Thieves Guild, and was certainly ever present as a source of potential enforcement of the law. Somebody to get in your way. Did you guys want to? How did you guys want to go about doing this? Where exactly would you want to check out?
So do we want to confront him directly? Do we want to watch him for a little bit?
We don't really have any information on him other than, hey, he's under investigation, but we don't really know the
I know
validity,
where
I
he
guess.
lives.
Well, we know where his office is. Not
Yeah.
sure about where he lives. Probably lives in his office, honestly.
Yeah, I was kind of spacing for a second. Is his office area accessible to us, or is that like too high above our pay grade?
It might. You've been now directly spoken about by Nerif Gazgul. You are unsure what sort of pull you might actually have in the Grand Citadel. Otherwise, normally you would be correct. You don't think... perhaps a few months ago you would not have been able to see this person. Now that you guys have kind of come into some notoriety, you might be able to get an immediate... in immediate talks with this person if the situation was deemed dire enough. You also don't think it would be that hard to schedule a regular, meetup. You think that would be something probably granted readily.
Question.
Do we want to go, Inquisition mode, or just kind of settle CIA thing?
I don't know.
I think we should go undercover for a bit, and if we don't find anything, we can be more open.
Yeah, I definitely think we shouldn't barge in and accuse him. I don't think we have any information to do that.
Or consumable magic items, are they half?
Yeah, they are half. Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, if you guys want to go undercover, how would you begin doing something like that? What would your plan be? You've never seen this man off duty, which means he probably never lived, he does not live in any of the quarters that aren't the High Quarter or the Garden Quarter. He most certainly resides in there. You don't know if he actually lives in the Grand Citadel or not. It's totally possible this man spends pretty much all his time in that citadel and then only deploys to exact the law under, the council's orders, that kind of thing.
That's the hierarchy. He's like him, and then the council, and then the mayor.
It would be Nerif Gazgul, who presides over the council. The council has marginally more power than him as a collective, but Nerif Gazgul is more powerful than any independent council member, if that makes sense. And then it would be the actual Master of Law, and then him, because he's simply the captain of the guard.
Well, I could set up tours for the Grand Citadel at one of the gates, so I can like have an excuse to be around there, not to raise too many suspicions.
I
Get
would
incoming
say-
populace familiar with their local administration buildings.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage to get this thing set up, and to actually not only to get this set up, but also to succeed right away in attracting some folks. You are an acclaimed tour guide. Beloit knows the town. People perhaps bumped into you for your tours previously, but now they actively look for Beloit, the connected person who can show you the town. For the 12, you will succeed. You will be able to guide people around the lower reaches of the Grand Citadel. A number of guards kind of nodding as you enter even the gates, and are able to tour around various regions, training grounds, a variety of barracks, places you've never even seen before, a vast stable yard, as well as the actual kind of circuit area that contains the prison and the actual main castle just immediately across a road from that tract. You see things you've never actually seen outside of the Grand Citadel before. Machines kind of lumbering around, these massive steel constructs that almost appear like knights made out of mechanical components. These would have been similar to what Kalis would have seen once a number of years ago. There are statues outside the Great Library. If you try to break any of the Great Library's laws, they attack you. These are more mechanical, more refined versions of those that appear very, very similar to the rest of the town guards, but just hefty machines that don't seem to be very intelligent, are led by kind of these sergeant guardsmen. Leading around, you get some oohs and ahs, Beloit, and you're able to see. Go ahead and make a perception check. Or investigation, I'll let you pick. Either one.
Well, perception would be just like stuff unusual, and then investigation would be further details, I would guess.
Yes.
So,
A 13. What's your actual... Your actual passive is 15, so we'll go with the 15. You are able to look around, and you see... You're not able to find Aldrich, but you do see a second captain, and you're able to identify him. This is the Night Patrol captain. You don't know their name, but you see them from afar.
okay. Is he doing anything particularly interesting, or he's just like talking to people, or just standing around?
He is... He is running across a balcony area, like sort of one of the porches that looks out over the courtyard. He looks hurried.
Oh, where is he heading to?
Watching into it with your 15 perception, you see him take one glance back through the courtyard as he ducks into an office space.
Inside the main Citadel area?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, interesting. And this is where, this is the building for cattle administration. This is where you register your livestock and whatnot. But that's only if you're out in the countryside.
As you kind of talk through this, you wonder as to what might be happening within the very highest echelon of the law.
I'll carry the tour kind of around that office building.
Sure. And you see it connects the tract that we're talking about. Oh, I have a button now. Ah, yes, here. You see my little ferry.
Wow.
We're talking about specifically this structure here. It carries a balcony on the back end of here. It connects to this larger structure. This tower being the actual Nerf Gazgul's like keep that he commands from. The prison is this structure here. Whereas the like main
This is the bailiff office.
main barracks office is here, and then this is the offices that you're talking about. So whatever this is up here, you're not quite sure, but you know very well, and you maybe have even visited a structure down here for perhaps something important that you had to do at one point, Beloit. You're able to kind of ooh and ah the folks that you have. I would say that you gather 35 silver pieces by the end of the tour from a number of people, and are able
clout money.
that's like a fair day's pay for a tour.
Yeah, I was thinking like charging like 5 copper or silver per person for tour.
Sure. I would say that Beloit's tour was quite well manned. So Beloit, you're left with a question. What was that Night Watch captain doing? You would see, with your keen eye, not too long afterward, a half-elf, a Corvar female, dart on your way out as you're kind of finishing the tour through that balcony area again and enter the same door. And Beloit, I want you to make a history check.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of assuming it might be like some sort of medical history, medical emergency or whatever.
17. You would know that is somebody. You don't know exactly who that person is. You know that they have money. You know there's somebody that has something to do with the trade in the city.
Someone that's dressed all puffy like.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess like kind of at the end of the tour, kind of hang out in the main gate and see if they come out.
Hours pass, and you never see them.
Well, I guess I'll just repeat this until the rest of the group finds out what to do.
Sure. Everybody else, while he is doing that, did you have separate plans that you'd like to try to enact?
I would just like to go and maybe look at some of the cursed things, trading in or at least selling my Mantle of Spell Resistance while I'm at it.
Do you remember what I told you about the cursed things?
Not at all.
Oh, great. It's any item, but it always has a drawback, and it's half cost.
Oh, okay.
So shop on your own. That'll work just fine.
I see.
And if you want to trade this mantle, I believe it was 4,000 gold, because it's a rare, I believe.
Cool.
Angel, you might have a tricky time navigating the Grand Citadel, but you also might be able to appear as somebody who has a bit more authority now, depending on what sort of angle you want to play.
Yeah, I'm still mulling over the options here because, as you know, like you said, I've had past dealings with this guard captain, so I'm probably not even welcome just based on that reputation.
I think what I mean by that was you were nearly caught, and you escaped with full. What's it called? He does not know who you are. Is what I'm trying to get by.
Gotcha. I think there's a part of him that's
impunity.
like worried that if he shows up, you know, he might put two and two together and be like, you look
I
kind
see.
of familiar.
Sure.
But after leaving I forget his name, the fence,
Yes.
I'm gonna go honor my word and talk to. What's her name? There's so many
Oh, of
different
course. Yeah.
spots for my names.
Um,
Let her know what the deal is with him. That he's not a cultist, but you know she doesn't like him, and I can't. Like I said, I don't really have any authority to get rid of him. But here's some information if you want to. Here's a case to join, basically.
Jenda, right. Okay, so you give her the location of this place, right?
Yeah, and I need, you know, obviously I'm not snooping too much because he's watching us, but yeah, just
Right.
kind of taking note of like if there's any defenses or, you know, anything to keep an eye out for.
She will say, well, thank you for letting me know. This is something I can at least work with. I don't know how tactful I can be. I don't want you to get in trouble. If I act too quickly, he'll know that you tipped something
Yeah.
off. You were just there.
I would wait a few days at least, but our business is concluded with him, so you can act as you see fit.
And she nods. But he was clear, or do you think you were able to charge him with something?
Well, he has a bunch of strange artifacts, but they seem to do more harm than good. I think that's how he's making all of his money, is undercutting, you know, selling faulty artifacts to people, telling them it's legit.
She nods at that. I wonder how one even comes in contact with so many cursed things. That's very curious. Well, either way, I appreciate this, and I'll try to warn people to not do business with them in the meantime. If these trinkets seem to come with some sort of terrible cost, then it can't be worth it. I wonder if that's maybe all the bad luck that certain folks have been having lately is traceable back to him. Either way, I will be smart about this. I'll take my time. I have plenty of it. I'm staying afloat for now. But thank you. A quick update. I've heard news from Greycloaks that have kind of contacted the guild. They've made it to towns around here. And it seems like they're starting the squeeze. Towns that haven't paid tax or haven't operated in a while, directly under Greyhawk's supervision, are now being forced to continue what was originally set for mining towns, things like this. The resources are going to come back to the city. One way or the other.
What does that mean? Have you heard anything? Like, they're using force?
Yes. Yes. It seems that people have been not paying into the Lord Mayor's intended purposes for many of these outer towns. Funds were sent out over the years to rekindle the industries that dot the countryside, and Greyhawk itself has financially boomed. The countryside has seen varying success, and I suppose it's time for the money to come back to the town, is the idea.
It'll be interesting to see how this progresses with the Greycloaks.
And she kind of nods. If you ever find a need for skilled and talented thieves and a little bit of arbitration between you and something being stolen, let me know. Perhaps we can work together and we can send a team in to extract something that you need. I owe you, I think, more than you owe me for what we figured out together. She'll give you a nod and kind of wave you on.
And yeah, I'll leave. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm back.
Lastly, I just kind of in my own head, I'm wondering, do gold dragons have any reputation? Or just like, what's their reputation, I guess?
They are like fantastical, like wondrous things. Like if you, Sunny, I don't think can appear without people seeing it as a positive omen.
Okay.
One of the greatest things is to be in the presence of a gold dragon. They are known as like endlessly beneficent beings. They bring good with them wherever they travel. It is like a sign almost for better times. So people are kind of taking that and running with it.
It's just an idea I've been mulling over. Is like, would people who are, against the law, let's say, would they be like afraid of a gold dragon?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, is there like a theory that they sniff out, evildoers or whatever?
I would say the only people who really are made nervous by Sunny are the people who are doing like, not financial crimes. People who are like murderers and things like that. People who are like actually evil. The like, pickpockets and things like that. The, mafia members who are really just trying to get one over on the tax man. That's a little different. But you notice like particularly like off-looking like gnome starts like really scratching himself when Sunny kind of flutters by with the party as they're kind of like making their way through town. Looks uncomfortable and kind of like shrinks away and ducks through an alleyway. That guy was a freak. Like you could identify that there's something wrong with that person. Let me see. Yeah, otherwise, Sunny is otherwise rolling in their winnings from the birthday party, of course. And very chipper, has a kind of positive presence around town, mostly. I would say nobody has sought to bring any ill will towards the dragon since they've arrived.
Mm.
Did you have an angle you wanted to play with Sunny, perhaps?
Yeah, when we're grouped up again, I was thinking like we could, or even like bellow it. I
Oh, that's right. I have a familiar.
I was gonna say you have a zone of truth. You have a way of getting people to tell what they don't want to tell. I was wondering if we could play up some sort of angle, either with that spell or with Sunny, and try and get the guard captain to confess to something. Just straight up.
I'll have the
interview or
sparrow kind of hang
interrogation.
out in the upper ramparts.
Just kind of clocking and watching around the area.
Yeah, listen on things.
I will say, looking around with the bird, you will notice you won't be able to get much of the conversation. You won't be able to enter the structure, but through windows, you are able to see about 7 figures, and you can identify one of them is this woman that you saw earlier, the half-elf.
All right.
They seem in some very there's like a long table before them, and they're all kind of gathered around it, discussing.
Are they talking with the Lord, or is these are just high schmuckety schmucks?
You aren't able to identify him from the bird's angle. But this is the same building he rushed into. or the same like room. So you would imagine he's there, if he hasn't left.
And then I'll have the bird kind of tail the night watch if he comes out of the building.
He does not surface.
Okay. Also, how much do night watch and guards get paid per week?
I have that information. Well, no. It is. I believe the guards all get paid 2 gold. Kind of regardless of where they are stationed. And higher ranking members get paid increments of, doubling it increments. So sergeants get paid 4, lieutenants get paid 8, and then I believe
Per week?
No, this is per day.
Oh, damn.
Yes, like I said, more like I guess gold inflation is a real thing for sure in D&D. Because these jobs definitely don't pay as much historically, but they're making good
during
money.
the night and morning, I'll offer restoration services to guards for 24 gold.
I see, sure.
Yeah, the barracks.
You have a number of spell slots
For
you can expend?
those that get a bit partying and are hungover and whatnot.
Sure, I mean
Don't wanna lose
you'll
your
also
job.
you'll run into injured guards too, like on occasion, people who had to break up fights and got smashed by, again, pretty much every adventurer in Greyhawk is 10 times stronger than a guard, right? Is a powerful being, kind of like yourselves. You guys are good examples of what Greyhawk adventurers look like. Maybe your items are a little bit more powerful, but otherwise, you can kind of identify with what these people look like. So if you get in a fight with one of these guys and you're a guard, you're not going to look very good the next morning.
So I have a good excuse to be inside the lower courtyard.
I would say bellow it with your divine magic and your kind of you're a known person. They've seen you around. There's no problem. Angel, if you wanted to try to get Sunny in, I think that would be doable. A gold dragon seeks audience with. Would you state the guard captain? Did you want to try to see if you can connect with somebody else within the Grand Citadel? There's a number of people who you could probably use Sunny to get to.
I mean, ideally, I want to get to the guard captain, but I'm just trying to think of a cover. Like, why would I need to beat the guard captain?
Yes.
But yeah, that's the basic gist of my idea right now. Is like either Bellowit can get in and use the zone of truth, like I think we did that for one of the other guys, or just try and BS that this gold dragon will smell out your deceit, confess your sins, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But why? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really have anything right now. I'm thinking still, unless somebody else has a idea to play off of that.
Archon, you're shopping. Did you have any ideas as to this espionage arc?
Not currently.
Understood.
But he needs help shopping. AKA, I cannot drag the potion of growth into my inventory, or character sheet rather.
Oh, weird.
From row 20. I got my other stuff, but those won't drag.
I wonder why. Inventory.
Does it work on your end?
I don't think it did. It's not giving me a place to even drag it into to begin with. Oh, this item's like totally fucked.
Oh. Okay, so
It's
they
like-
manually added in.
It's like broken as shit. Yeah. It's just a bunch of bullet points and a blank page.
When I click on it, it opens. That's weird.
Mine is completely just a blank square. Oh, there we go.
Oh, when I click on the D&D symbol, it opens. But maybe it's just broken on Roll20.
Roll20's had some fucking problems lately. I would imagine. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
just
I guess
I would
I'm
just manually. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
I saw the Foundry Pathfinder plugin in action the other day because I've been watching people play second edition, and it is perfect. It is very good. I was kind of blown away by how it was set up. If you have like an aura effect, it automatically applies to your like friends' like rolls. It's pretty slick.
I sent a video for it was a short for a different tabletop, but it was so cool. Let me find it.
The only reason I think I use Roll20 right now is because I know it can load on some people's like machines. I know we have a couple people who just have they literally will play on tablets, like depending on their home situation. So
I found it. Check out this. It's so cool. It's verticality. And notice when
Whoa!
things are grappled,
Whoa!
so it
Who
drags
is it?
with you when you move your token. It's so cool.
that is pretty cool. We can do that kind of. We can do foreground stuff actually with Roll20. I just don't know how to do it with my programs. I'd have to make a foreground map, and that means I would be just cutting out like certain parts of a map and hovering it over. It's a whole thing. It's very odd.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, you're shopping. That's fine. You're figuring that out.
So I spent like half my money.
Kalis, you were investigating just like the place, like broadly, or what?
I was actually just going to ask, like, going back to the cursed shop, do people think it'd be beneficial if I got a sunblade?
Is it
Cur-
dex
It's something
based?
like
It is, yes.
it can be, yeah.
All sunblades have
Now-
the versatile trait.
Yeah, it would be 2d8 instead of 5d6, but it would be a +7 to attack, and I guess also a +2 to damage.
Is this to replace your demonic weapon?
X. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if it's better,
Unless-
then yeah.
Well, it's kind of just a hit more but less damage right off.
I mean, you do miss a lot with the axe, to be fair.
I could ask someone to take Mira and just use the axe as my offhand.
What do
Wait,
you
no, I
mean?
can't because I don't have the free hand for the unlimited symposium. Never mind.
Both are attunement, right? Mira's
Yeah.
item and the axe, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. It just would replace the axe.
Wait, a sunblade is
Um,
not attunement, right?
It is. It is attuned.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was about to say, hold on. Yeah.
And
What
I
does-
don't believe a sunblade is. I think it is just 1d8 damage. It's just a +2.
Yeah.
It does one
Well,
extra
it would
d8.
be 2d8 because I have the investigator thing that gives
Oh, okay, I see.
vulnerability. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I understand.
It'd be an extra d8 too undead though.
Right. That is up to you. Keep in mind, anything you buy from this guy will have a downside, but you could also just trade it in. It's a rare, and so is the axe, right? I think they're both rares, so.
Mhm. Would I be able to know what the
You could also
downside
just
is
you could
before
also just
buying?
buy a flame tongue, Ian.
What's a flame tongue?
It's a regular weapon that also does 2d6 fire on a hit.
That'd be versatile.
It can be. It would just have to be a versatile.
Oh,
It's like
yeah, I
it's
see.
a
It's
generic.
literally
Yeah,
any weapon.
yeah.
You don't want to increase your hit chances. You just want to increase your damage.
Well, you could do both if you just.
Yeah, if I do a versatile thing,
Yeah,
yeah. No, I think that is actually just the answer. Okay, let me
do that.
see what all I would want.
And I will
Oh, yeah,
even.
Sunblade causes light, right? That wouldn't be good necessarily.
So does the flame tongue. They both do.
Right.
Well, I also don't have like dark vision, so
Oh, buy Goggles of Night. They're only 400 gold.
Are they attunement?
They're not. I thought they were, but they're not.
Oh. Well, sick.
Let me triple check. I'm pretty sure they're not.
now
Goggles of Night. They are.
question.
Yeah.
What's a claymore?
A claymore?
Big sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, a big sword.
big sword.
It-
Understood.
It
Great
is.
sword
okay.
of swords.
It's a grim hollow weapon.
Ah, yes, it is.
But.
I j-
Yeah.
Okay.
I just bought myself Goggles of Night.
Nice.
I recommend you do too. You want to see what I bought?
Sure. Yeah, why don't you post it just so we have it in perpetuity? I
Rarities.
personally do not mind, but
Yeah, that's what I bought.
holy shit, this guy went on a fucking spree.
Oh,
Wait, this is great. This is very smart.
Yes, everyone should carry these items.
2 cubes of summoning for 8,000 gold. Incredible. Hey, we got some rolling to do after this, let me tell you.
I don't have any attunement slots, if that matters.
Oh, not well. Yeah, I suppose. That is up to you. We can roll them or we can keep them as is. I don't care. But buddy, Claymore is a heavy two-handed strength weapon. I don't think you'd want that anyway. Now,
yeah, I don't think.
what
I'd
about
want
an
that.
S-stock?
What about a scorpion on a stick?
Because S-stock is a versatile 1d8 piercing weapon. With the parry mastery, which you don't have a shield if you have the book, by the way.
Correct.
Which means you could double
but
stack
it
a
doesn't
plus 2
have,
AC.
It doesn't have finesse. Is the thing though.
Oh, I thought it did. Oh, sorry. I was like Elden Ring brained. Shit.
You're good.
How about a rapier?
I do a rapier. Not bad.
Is this Skyrim music? No.
What is the what was it called? Elite rapier. What's with that actually? Yeah. Yeah, what's the elite rapier? Is it just a difference in mastery property, really?
Is that like an item you're seeing?
Yeah.
Elite from Grim Hollow again? Yeah, it has a different
Probably.
mastery property. It's when you miss, you get a D4 to hit on your next attack. That's the only difference.
Ah, I see. Okay. Is there anything besides the parrying dagger that has parry and finesse that you guys know of?
I don't know.
Okay. Where's the parry dagger?
I could look at the big list of weapons. Hold on. I do have this. And you guys will have this kind of soon when I get the big book out. Let me see. Where is this thing? God, Ian, all this just for an item. What the fuck? Why? Why are we doing this?
I'm sorry. I like my AC.
Great. Alright. Martial melee weapons with finesse. A cutlass, Ian. That's finesse. It's Vex.
D8, yeah, not
A
bad.
katana has Vex. You could weeb out. Nunchucks. You want nunchucks? Parrying daggers of finesse. With parry. That is the only finesse parry thing, yes.
Oh damn, okay. Unfortunate.
There are twin blades. What are those from? Oh, they're two-handed though. Sorry. The hardest hitting thing, if you're looking for that, for finesse weapons,
I think I'm just gonna go the cutlass, yeah.
yeah, is probably the cutlass. Cutlass or rapier or katana. They're all the same. Or is no, there's a scythe for less, but it looks cool. You know, the idea of a scary scythe.
We'll do the rapier, I guess. Why not?
All right. So what enchantment are
Flame
you
tongue
actually getting on
rapier.
this? Flame tongue rapier. All right. So yeah, you can swap that for your axe.
Would the axe sell for more? It's like, wait, what is the cloak of spell mantle of spell resistance? Sorry, Is
That was rare.
also-
That's an equivalent trade. If you wanted to do those two, you could do that too. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that one
Sounds good.
because I might be able to sell the demon axe.
For more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Archon's absolutely kitted out. You have the new sword. We can roll that later. We're not gonna probably have a combat tonight. Let me see. And then, have you come up with an idea, Angel, as to why Sunny might be in? I would say Sunny might at least offer the idea that maybe they could go meet Nerif Gazgul.
Sunny wants to meet in here. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and we'll shrug at that. I guess. Do I? Looks at, and she just looks at you. Like, do I want to go see Nerif Gazgul?
I don't think you should see Nerif Gazgul.
Okay.
The fact that he used us as pawns for his little games, and now, yeah, I think if you showed up on his doorstep, he would run with that even worse. I mean, this is a clarification question. Is the Stelagzigs, are they part of this council are you talking about?
They work for the council, yeah. Lorian specifically has some sort of connection where she works for either the council as a whole or specific members of the foreign, embassy
Okay, but they're not
Like
counselors.
members. No, they are not counselors. They might someday be when they kind of grow older. Because most of the council members are quite aged.
I don't know. Does anybody else want to like go talk with him, or should I go in solo?
Talking to Neref?
No, the guard captain.
Just straight up the guy.
Trying to get kind of a fix on him first.
Okay.
But if you want an on, go ahead.
I would see Beloit. Angel, you'll be able to secure that. An odd thing. It'll take a couple hours, but at the evening they'll kind of open up a spot for you. You can go meet with them. They're happy to have you. In fact, Beloit, you're able to spot him alive and well, surrounded by 4 different lieutenants. They offer some sort of command to an army of about 80 guards who head northward.
Northward? Out of the Citadel?
They head, out of town, out of this exit, northward.
So they're taking an excursion to the countryside.
It seems so. Now, that is not to say that the captain goes with them at all. He does not. He stays here. But a large force has moved out. He posts up, and we'll see Angel and whoever else wishes to join them for meeting tonight. Yes.
What type of soldiers are these? Are they like Count Guard soldiers?
This would
Royal
be the
Guard?
actual proper high guard of Greyhawk. These are like actual foot soldiers. What are they called? Men at arms. The Greyhawk men at arms.
Oh, these are just standard soldiers.
Like standard soldiers, not really they're probably a part of the guard technically, but these are soldiers. Yeah, heading northward.
Not the Grey Cloaks,
Well-
because the Grey Cloaks went south, right?
Correct. Yes, and they don't seem to have a presence at all within the Grand Citadel.
I'll have the Sparrow kind of hang out near the guys to see what commands they were given before being dispatched.
You hear the command. Oh, it would kind of relay. Drive them back. Do not let them cross the riverside. And then you would hear some shouts. It seems like whatever's coming is going to be thwarted by this army. He's confident in that. There is not much desperation. It's almost more something of annoyance.
So repelling either a small group of cultists or bandits from the north side.
Make a history check.
Or some sort of band of monsters. Depending on what's on the north side of the river.
Yeah. Make a history check. You might know what this is. 15. Castle Greyhawk is not too far away, and Castle Greyhawk is a terrible place. You've heard of terror stories. Never to go there. Just across the river, sure enough, is Castle Greyhawk. So you wonder if something has crawled out of there, and these soldiers have been sent to go deal with it.
Is Castle Greyhawk overran by undead or something?
It is a wizard, a mad mage's mega dungeon that is just outside of town. It has killed an endless amount of adventurers who have tried to delve it.
Oh, what? It's an enemy territory? Castle Greyhawk?
Castle Greyhawk, yes, is a evil mage's mega dungeon that is just right outside of town.
What?
Well,
Okay.
now that I got the fix on the captain, I'll have the Sparrow kind of tail him, and
Yep.
I'll be just kind of nearby.
You're able to track him. He heads to his main office, which you can now locate is situated like kind of here-ish, near to the main citadel where Nerif kind of holds up, but still in an offices where he would be able to easily access the rest of the military forts as needed. I would say he looks hard at work, doing some like book work. He has a number of people coming in and out all day of his office. He gets more and more tired as the evening comes along, where we would finally meet Angel in their opportunity to meet the guard captain. You are escorted in. There is a younger aide who kind of follows you along. We'll say a very young elf.
With nice feet.
I wouldn't ever say that. But will kind of trot alongside you, Angel, and just ask you endless questions. Where are you from? Is there something that we can help you with before you go talk with the captain of the guard? Is there something that bad that's happened? Is there anything that you could tell me? Where have you been? You're an adventurer, right? Just constant questions the whole way up.
Oh yeah, if the Sparrow sees Angel, I'll shoot him a message of saying they recently dispatched 80 soldiers to Greyhawk River.
I'm not sure if I can respond, but I'll just kind of nod.
Well, you can. It's
Yeah.
part of the spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say thanks for the intel.
I'll be down here if you need me.
So you know he's nearby. Angel, did you bring anybody with you?
Sunny and anybody else that wants to come.
I'm here now. I have caught up.
Excellent. Does that include Kalis?
I ride a giant boar, apparently.
And when I see them, I'll shoot
All
them
right.
the same message.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ian.
Sorry, what's up?
Are you traveling with them to meet this guy, or are you doing something else in the meantime?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then the four of you are escorted up, bombarded by questions from this young aide, until you make your way up this massive kind of spiral stone staircase at the very center of the structure. You make it about 6 floors up, and actually, I believe it's 5. 5 floors up. You make it to this kind of like wide office space that kind of opens up to take up the entire side of the structure. And seated at the desk in the middle is a burly human man, square jaw, salt and pepper beard. He's got these piercing brown eyes. His hair is cut very, very short, like almost to the scalp, but it is thick. So he chooses to have very, very like short cut hair. It is very, very thick though. He kind of looks towards you all, analyzing you one at a time, and then finally, like, silently gestures towards a number of chairs before him. And then when he sees, kind of peering his nose over his desk, he sees the gold dragon kind of like with its little tongue hanging out, looking up at him. His eyes raise and he says, "Oh, come in, come in."
We enter.
Gold Dragon just has the fappy look from Dave the Barbarian.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Is it just him in here?
It is. It is just him. As you enter, he says, "What can I do for you all today? I'm a busy man, but I'm happy to hear whatever adventurers might bring my way as captain of the guard."
Yes, good evening. Are you aware of who we are?
I'm gonna make a history check.
He wasn't at the
Hi.
party.
No, I do. The Sunny Brigade. I've seen, you have dossiers, I hope you know, after the last stunt you pulled in that arrest, but... Aye, you did good work. It, might not have been all above board, but I was devastated to hear those within our town had fallen to such, depravity, you see.
Do you know Barvin Shale?
Aye, yes, I did. I knew him, in passing. I didn't have much association with him, but I did have to send, a number of guard his way more often than I would rather like. He tended to hire his own, and I was quite content with that.
Understandable, given his, I guess, line of work. Did you hear what happened to him?
Aye, he was killed in the very citadel. We've had to triple the guard. I won't have another incident such as this under my watch ever again.
I can't remember. Was the killer caught?
No, I don't
The
believe
killer
so.
wasn't caught.
Was that in
Who-
character?
No, sorry. He was not. I was trying to remember who was caught. Nerf Gazgul's assassin was killed. That was a
Yes.
different entity than the assassin who... Well, I can't say that for sure. But that was a different incident. They never caught who exactly killed Barvin Shale.
Wait. The Barvin Shale's assassin was caught?
No.
No.
Wait, which assassin was caught?
Nerf Gazgul's potential assassin was killed in the street outside the party.
If he was an assassin at all.
Nerf
Yeah, during the party
Gazgul
last night.
seemed to fully expect this person.
Okay. Then I will ask, who do you think would target Barvin Shale? I'm sure he probably has a lot of enemies, but to the degree of going all the way in here to
It
kill him?
clearly was a cover-up. You all must have found something very important. It's unfortunate to lose such a potential witness. I have a feeling, had Barvin Shale survived a little bit longer, there would have been a dozen arrests or more.
Have you found any other leads into this cultist invasion?
Let me look.
Okay, never mind.
Something of note. I'm not quite sure what it connects to, but we found a number of false city passes, entry forms to and from the city for merchants that have been forged. I'm not sure if this is Thieves Guild business or has something to do with, I don't know, a cult infiltrating the city. I've heard a tale of a particular cult posing as a guild over in Verbabunk. I'm not sure if you're aware, but they were able to detonate a expanse of the town. Imagine how bad it could be if Greyhawk was similarly infiltrated.
Yeah, the explosion that we were in the center of.
Yeah, we were just there. We were investigating that, and
We took the full brunt of it.
unfortunately, it went off. Although we were able to negate some others because I believe they wanted to, I guess, destroy more parts of the city, maybe at the same time, but because we
Primarily
stopped
the
one,
walls.
then we stopped the others. That was the cult of elemental evil, I believe.
Aye, where this would be a different cult, from your understanding? The cult of Ayuz, I've heard.
Yeah, I believe that's different from the cult of Ayuz.
Aye, no, they would be different. Yes, that is.
Ayuz might be in league with them, but I haven't really figured out a tie yet.
Have you found any members of the cult of Ayuz in Greyhawk here?
Not in quite some time. Ayuz has been around for a long time, you see. There were times where we would meet those forces on open battlefields, and I'm starting to believe, the way things are going, those days might return sooner or later. I'm very keen on sending those new gray cloaks their way. I think they do quite well at working as a buffer between the actual people of Greyhawk and the tide of evil that is the nation of Ayuz. No, there might be a coincidence, though, with all these different cults rising up. And that thought kind of chills me to the core.
Nation of Ayuz? Is that the one up north?
Aye, yes.
Hmm.
Ayuz,
To the south.
found his own religion and, well, no, he's talking about later. He's saying if Greyhawk ever is back into open war with Ayuz, he would love if the Grey Cloaks, who he doesn't have any jurisdiction over, go fight for Greyhawk first.
Basically, it's cannon fodder.
Yeah, that's what he's hoping. Very effective cannon fodder.
Yeah, well, they like war. And like you said, the ones that entered Verbubonk were able to do a lot of damage. I'm just afraid of a similar thing happening here.
Aye. Tell me, friends, you've come in. You've brought this creature of good that I look forward to learning from, and perhaps even guiding. Your name, and Sunny lets out in Draconic the equivalent of her name, which is, I believe it's something close to Sorix, is what it sounds closest to in your ears, but it is very like screechy as she says this name. And he kind of like,
wasn't it bread based before?
it was
I forgot what it was.
Brioche Bane, which
Yeah,
didn't really have a Draconic equivalent. However, the Draconic equivalent to Sunny does sort of have a base that you can go off of. So Sunny, who only really does speak Draconic, kind of squeals out their name, understanding, of course, what he's saying. He kind of just nods. Aye. Well, either way, it's a good omen. I think all things good are truly on the side of Greyhawk. I disagree with the mayor very often, but he's done good work. I can't fault him too much. And I know the state of the world as well. I think there's a lot of good in the Free Cities. You all seem like another tide of talent coming through and solving all our problems for us. Is there anything I can do for you as captain of the guard?
Sorry, I want to insight him.
Yeah.
I want to insight his feelings towards Sunny. Is there any sort of nervousness?
Yeah, go ahead. Please, roll an insight check. 23.
Oh, 920.
He seems
got it.
nervous only because Sunny is a dog-sized lizard with wings that can burn his face. He is more nervous about the unusual nature of Sunny rather than, oh god, there's a dragon here. He seems actually quite interested in the potential of a Greyhawk dragon. Because there really aren't any.
Potential. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we brought Sunny here, a recent acquaintance, because we were hoping to introduce her to good influences. And so I figured what better good influence than our esteemed guard captain.
I have a good understanding of good and evil. I think maybe Sunny could tell me some stories here, and I could perhaps give some lessons, and maybe show some things right from wrong, etc. I'm sure you all are doing a very good very good job in teaching them the ways of adventure and things like this, but I would like to teach them high morality, perhaps, things like this, that they might benefit for centuries to come from knowing. I also know a great deal of history about this place. I could share that with them too. How old is this dragon?
I'll ask her.
And she shrugs.
130 years old.
It's like months. She's like months old.
I thought the hag was that it was like 70 years with the sister.
That's the little boy. Yeah.
Oh no, the dwarf. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, the dwarf had her. She's young.
Couple years.
No, she is genuinely months old. But she's humongous for her size. For her age, rather.
This is like
That's normal.
just out of the womb old.
Wait, she's big for her size? No,
She's huge for being only months old as a gold dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's bigger than most other gold wormlings.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, for her young, extremely young age. Yes.
Yeah, they stay like fledglings for like 50 years.
Yes.
She's medium size. Isn't that medium? Isn't medium
but-
normal? For...
Right, but she's not like a fresh hat. Like, sorry, how do I say this? Dragons age very slowly.
Mhm.
They live for a very long time. She already looks at the age of like 2 or 3 months, probably where she should be at age like 20.
Guess the hag really fed him.
Maybe aging worked differently in that area? Because, I don't know.
I suspect the hag accelerated the growth.
Yeah, something like that. People were like turned into candy and prison and all that stuff.
Well, sugar's a lot of fuel.
But you came with. I'd love to speak with this dragon more. I can make it a side hobby of mine. I actually have a number of students as well who would benefit from meeting and conversing with a dragon. I think something such as this is something that everybody should enjoy the chance at. But is there really nothing else? I'm sorry. I don't know what I expected, I suppose. I never know what to expect with adventurers.
We also got like a bronze dragon we know that's roaming around.
Yeah, it was flying around. I was hoping that you can tell us anything about the cult of Ayuz. Because we're trying to investigate into that. They did kill our namesake VIP, I guess.
Did they?
From from early way back. Yeah.
I'm sorry that
Early days.
our security has failed you. Then that is truly terrible to hear. I can tell you this: when I find the traitors in our midst, they will be executed for treason. We will find whatever information we can that traces it back to IUs, and we will disassemble these networks just as we've disassembled and fought with the Thieves Guild for years. We've ripped some law and order back into Greyhawk over the years. I'll be sure to see that this is done even more, how should I say, with extreme prejudice. We'll make sure that it's done. I promise you this. We'll avenge your friend and then some. We have already begun internal investigations, if that's what you'd like to know. There are a number of people who... And I should actually ask you, did he give you any names before he passed? I might be able to... How should I say? Speed up this whole process.
He did say the head of the coffer is being involved.
But who's he? Who's he referring to right now?
He is referring... Barvin.
Barvin.
Yeah.
Barvin?
The tax
The one who died in jail.
Yeah, I know Barvin is. Did he tell us any names?
He gave us Varric Talorn, who is the treasurer.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I'll tell him that, but I thought they were investigating him already.
Well, we didn't have actual documentations of that.
Yeah, we found out he worked for a Varric Talorn, the treasurer, I believe.
Well, we knew that. It's more of that the Varric Talorn had ties with the cult as well.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys know this, but never actually told anybody yet. So, he will kind of like, his eyebrows will raise up. Talorn, really? Has connection to the cult? Like right now? That's something you could promise me. If we go and bust down his door, we'll find something cultish.
He was getting his orders from him.
He said that under the zone of truth, so we could be pretty certain of that.
Did we? Did he give us confirmation for that?
Yeah, he was receiving orders from the cult through him.
Why don't you guys make a persuasion check, those who are proficient with advantage, otherwise just one person will lead it, if nobody is.
Persuasion.
Well, I can't say it because I'm not there.
That's true.
I do have proficiency.
I'm just reminding of what we know.
16. That will succeed. Well, okay. Let's, citizens, next time you have information, come to me immediately. Goodness. Yes, go. He smashes his hand on the fist. His fist on the desk. Everybody, I need attendance now. He calls over. You'll see 3 guards come in. Bring me Varric Talorn. He's wanted for treason. And they set off. The investigation kicks off. He gets up. He grabs a cloak, drapes it over his shoulders. Come with me, folks, all of you. And will lead you down the spiral staircase. Following behind, if you wish, he would have led you to a night watch. You will now see the night patrol, as this is now evening. In mass, they've been assembled already. They give a quick salute. All right, Captain Ket, as a person similarly dressed to him arrives. This is the person who Belowitz saw earlier, who never actually left the building. Has now been brought over. Belowit, you'd actually be in the same courtyard if you're kind of in that area now.
Okay.
So everybody's kind of reunited.
So I'll kind of keep watch, but not reintegrate back into the group yet.
Captain Ket gives a salute. Captain Ket, I charge you and these adventurers here of finding Varric Talorn and bringing him to justice. He's wanted for treason. He is a member of the Cult of Ayuz. The captain gives a salute. This tall human man, long scar across one whole eye, rendering it blind. The other eye just a dead gray. But he looks kind of stoically onward as he's giving these orders. And he kind of nods. It will be done, sir. Good. I will have my men find what they can. This will be a successful investigation, I promise you. And
How can we help?
Uldric kind of nods. I know it will. I'm coming with. I'll be with these four and the dragon. Meanwhile, you and your men figure out what you can find. They nod and they head off. How can you help? You're coming with me. We'll get to the bottom of this together. You guys will make your way en masse, marching through the High Quarter, over to Clerkburg, I believe. Yes, the northern markets of Clerkburg. You make it to the bank, literally the bank of Greyhawk, right here, where you are able to infiltrate their offices. You would watch as the other force splits off to investigate Talorn's home, which is nearby. All right.
Real quick.
I'll still kind of do the kind of shadowing my own group kind of deal.
Sure. Kind of following from behind.
If they haven't really noticed me.
Oh, I see. Shadowing the group that you were keeping an eye on.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, our group and their group.
And their group at the same time, because you can do that. Yeah. Go ahead, everybody. Give me investigation checks. Yeah, go ahead.
That's actually what I was gonna talk to you guys about. So that D10 I just rolled, I got a 4 on. I have another plus 10 to investigation right now. I have a plus 21.
DC 30, you got it? Can you hit it?
Let's get that DC 30 investigation going.
He kind of goes in this psych moment.
Is that a nat 1?
That's
No.
that's a 5. But that is a 26.
It's a 26. Okay, sorry. I thought I expected it to be added in. I was like, what happened? How'd you roll less than a?
That sounds like it would be bad to just.
Yes. No. So 26. Everybody else can
26.
also roll. I can give you additional information to each person. Obviously, I think Kalis with the 26 is going to be able to find quite a bit. I'm actually going to roll for Sunny too. Natural 1.
Investigation. Hold on. I have a new thing that helps me, but I don't know if it helps me in the scale. What are we investigating?
You are looking through a bank. You've been brought to Varric Talorn's actual office. He is not here. It seems like he was probably at home. That would make sense. It is nighttime. But you are able to look through his personal effects, and you find a number of exposing documentation, as well. Yes, as well as actually in. Nice. So you will notice a number of correspondence back and forth with a woman named Tessa. There is...
That's familiar.
Yes, Tessa is familiar to you. A number of correspondence back and forth, kind of dictating different diversions of coin that need to happen, as well as, I would say, mentions of changes to certain patrols and things like that that need to happen. Conversations about having to move certain things through the city, as well as a number of dossiers about people who need to be stolen from. People who with a lot of wealth who are going to be traveling through the area, who need to get hit by attacks, things like this. So you're able to find a number of correspondence. You also find the holy symbol of Ayuz, which is this great sword kind of symbol. It's very... it's kind of a wicked thing, the symbol of Ayuz. It
First time hearing
is...
about it. Great sword, huh?
I can, I'm actually going to just drag the symbol so that you guys can see it. So for all intents and purposes, it is this strange coin, and this particular one has a almost like a jagged greatsword, acting as a pin through the back. Almost as if it was worn as a brooch of some sort. This is, from what you can tell, actually a holy symbol. Something that actually grants divine power. It's the only reason he probably actually had this, is because this is a tool of some sort. Otherwise, why would they have such an implement?
Yeah, damning evidence.
Why would he leave it here? why wouldn't he bring it to his house at least? Because he's at his house.
And he probably didn't plant this either because we just kind of did an impromptu meeting.
Maybe
Yeah, I did want to insight him while we're doing all this. Is he a very zealous person in general, or is he like happy that he has a scapegoat?
Insight the guard captain?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Because like we've been told he's very duty first, but is it...
Yeah, insight. You can tell he's very annoyed that he didn't find anything during this investigation. You guys, and especially Kalis, have done such a thorough walkthrough of just immediately finding all the secrets. It's almost like you leaned against the wall and found like the secret bookcase.
I wanted to solve the mystery.
Yeah, that is what you genuinely get with the 11.
He's inadequate.
He's extremely happy that like this was something that you guys came to him and told him about, and that you have like evidence to act here. It seems like you've also found another name to go off of. Now the other question. Yes, Tessa.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we heard Tessa before.
I think you might have.
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't have her in my notes, but it does sound familiar.
Either way, this person is going to go to jail. Going back to Beluit's bird, keeping an eye on the other guard forces. You see in a completely... Here's what you see. Outside of a darkened mansion, you watch as the guard captain raises his arm and holds back most of the other guards. He signals with a single hand his like 3 sergeants to come with him. They draw their blades and they enter the home in the stillness of the evening, unannounced. They kind of pry their way through the property.
Do I have any idea whose mansion this is?
You would know that this is the right home. This is very like, yeah, this seems like the treasurer's home. It's very nicely adorned. But I would say, Bella, make an insight check.
Okay.
We should probably go there.
Insight.
And I'll give you kind of reaction time based on how high he rolls. 16's great. Beluit, you have just enough time to warn. They're going to have to take their time while they're prying their way through this property. Like while they're sneaking through wherever. These people are definitely meaning to kill Talorn.
Okay.
You can tell based on vibe.
Got some company. Through a message.
What's
What's happening? Oh, should we capture Talorn instead of kill him?
He said he was going to execute traitors, so I don't. That's not a surprise.
Oh, but then it's harder to find others if they're dead.
So, just to be clear, the other captain is leading 3 sergeants into the home to kill this guy, rather than arrest him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys got some company from the rear. And I'll follow up.
Should we intervene to arrest instead of kill?
That is up to you guys.
So you tell us that they're like invading his house or whatever.
That's what you got. You got some company from the rear.
They're not in the
Well-
house. They're in a bank.
We're all together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's two different areas.
I thought we were investigating the mansion and they were coming in. Yeah, they're gonna try to kill Telenor.
Does or what's his face? The guard captain react at all to that?
If he's also getting this information,
Well, I'll say it out loud if it's not.
kind of.
I do want to see.
What do you
this.
mean? It was supposed to be an arrest, not a. We're supposed to kill people. Hold on.
I'm gonna leave.
They're
I'm gonna
entering
boat.
the house with swords drawn.
I'm gonna boat out of there.
Bolt, go ahead and give me acrobatics or athletics, please. If you're gonna try to rush, whoever's gonna try to, because okay, I will say, either
Slap
way,
freedom of movement on myself, and I'll start pursuing that area.
sounds good. Then I'll give you a lower DC, not even advantage, just a way lower DC, which might be better. Uldric is going to run forward. He's going to try to bring the rest of the guards back to stop this.
Crit that.
He has a chance of success. Everybody else also has a chance of success in interdicting and at least getting there first. I would say bellow it with your lower DC and a 24. That's quite excellent.
Success.
Is it a crit? It's literally a crit. Okay, perfect. And Archon, you're just fast. Anybody else?
Especially with
If you wanted to do it stealthily too, I would allow you to do a stealth check instead and get you to an advantageous point. Otherwise, Kalis, what did you want to do? Sunny's gonna
Go for
fly.
stealth.
Sunny's fast as shit, doesn't have to worry about it. Has a 60-foot fly speed.
So you're saying I can go fast and stealthy?
You are doing the acrobatics route, and you've already succeeded,
okay.
so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just
Okay.
giving people with different specialties a chance of rolling what they're good at.
I guess acrobatics.
And if you don't want to do
I'm
that,
not
you
really
can also
good at
just
doing
try to get there with Uldric.
I'll
I don't
do
care
that.
either way. I
I'm
just want to
not-
be with Uldric. I want to kind of. I'm very intent on figuring out what. He's
Under-
capable
The
understood.
wrong guard captain
Yes.
that we were supposed to be watching.
So you were watching him the whole time, and that's why you succeeded. Because this is
Well,
the
no,
guy.
no, I meant for our objectives.
Yeah,
It's the
our
wrong
objective
captain,
is
that's
the
why.
guard captain. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got
yes.
the wrong lead. Yeah.
Yes, you got the wrong lead. So, all at once, you guys are able to interdict within this mansion. You can tell nobody's awake at this time. You see 3 silent figures walking behind this captain, swords drawn. You're able to bellow it, just quickly rush through and stand before them before they creep up this staircase to go kill these people. Meanwhile, Archon flips through a window and takes up a stance beside you to kind of take up this place. And you guys are able to waylay them long enough for the rest of the group to clash through the area. Until finally you hear Uldric kind of cry out, "Ket, you fool! I knew you might reveal yourself like this! Too good of a prize, huh?" And he kind of turns around, and he will kind of throw down his helmet, Ket, and look towards Uldric. You old fool. Do you think Ayuz would ever let something like this happen? The whole network be taken down? No. I had to do it. I had to silence this man. And I won't let you ruin the old the cruel I won't let you ruin the cruel one's plans any longer. And they will draw swords. And we'll actually play out this fight next session.
Oh, this other captain is a Ayuz guy. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, our objective was wrong.
Right. So we'll do that next time. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Cool.
It was good to see you all. I think we're almost done with the Ayuz investigation. We have like most of the names now. You know Tessa. So we're doing well.
Yeah.
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 And then
It probably would have been even faster if we had Kalis with us in the first one.
what?
To
That was I liked
investigate.
that first one though. That was fun. I don't know. It's just fine.
Just bumbling our way through.
It was fun to
fun.
sneak into.
It was
in
fun.
Barvin's house.
Yeah.
I'm just like Spider-Man taking out random guards.
I want to do more stuff like that. Campaign 3 for sure. I thought that was, and hopefully have a map for that kind of stuff next time. But
Like stealth stuff.
yes, well, just in general, different, not just fighting stuff. You know, I thought that was at least more unique than just another dungeon. So, all right, we will conclude there. I will see you guys next week, where I actually will have off. Thank God. I don't believe I have a vacation coming up. I don't believe it affects you guys. I believe that the other group will miss a session. Oh no! How terrible. It'll be fine. But I will see you guys again soon. And we'll wrap up this. We'll wrap up the next thing, and then our hiatus will begin. And then hopefully I have slimmed down C3 enough where once the hiatus is over, we'll actually start session zeros and pick up there. And then maybe we'll return to Greyhawk at some other time. So
Exciting.
exciting. We'll end stream.
C3. Oh man.
I know.
C3. I can't imagine picking up Greyhawk and we start C3. I don't know.
Don't think it'll happen, but that's the point of this anyway. So this is just yeah.
It's totally fine, but yeah.
Is that a 39 investigation check? Incredible. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Good job.
So close to your DC 40.
I do love how that can be initiative that gets a plus 10. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty
What
good.
about proficiency bonus?
Nope, not doing that one. We'll end stream.